So, welcome to this video. This week on Lose Live Learn, episode number 5. Go check it out if you haven't. I'll put the link in the description below. Episode number 5 of Lose Live Learn, which went out on Monday, is all about intuitive eating. So today I am recording a full day of eating, but it's a full day of intuitive eating. So today is Friday, which is a day where I work in the evening. I don't know why I decided to choose this day. But it is 11 AM and I haven't eaten yet. So I can feel physical hunger. I'm hungry. Now, the thing about intuitive eating, or putting off your first meal of the day until this time of day, obviously I have the advantage that I work from home. So I'm not gonna suddenly get so busy that I don't end up eating till 3 o'clock. I can choose when I decide to eat. So I worked until a certain point. I waited for the groceries to arrive, and now I'm gonna eat. I've cooked some bacon, and I've put some spinach and red onion in a saute pan, and I've added a whole heap of egg whites and 1 egg. I'm probably also going to have some kind of carb with it, just because I do feel hungry, and I now will have like a very smallish meal before I go to work, and then I'll have something when I come home from work, but that won't be until like 10 PM tonight. So intuitive eating, as if you haven't already watched the video, basically I talk about how it's really about listening to your own body's hunger cues rather than trying to follow a caloric number or a macronutrient. You're not kind of tracking things. There are things that I make a priority, right? So there are foods that I make a priority, and those foods are protein, fiber, and water. So in my breakfast, well, I try to do it in every meal, but especially in my first meal of the day, I will make sure there is some kind of fiber, and usually that is spinach, cabbage, broccoli, I don't know, some kind of veggie. And then I'll make sure there's protein. In this case, that protein source is going to be lean egg whites. Lean egg whites, just egg whites. All egg whites are lean. Anyway. And then I've added some fat, because fat keeps me feeling satisfied, right? So that is what I'm having. But yeah, so by the time I sit down to eat this, it's going to be about 11:30. And the reason this is important is because many of us get caught up in this idea of like, well, when should I eat? What time should I eat? How much should I eat? How often should I eat? And, you know, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, blah, blah, blah. The thing is, the meals that are important are the ones that are important to you, right? So if breakfast is important to you, cool. Breakfast is kind of important to me, but it doesn't mean I need to have it at 7 AM or as soon as I wake up, right? I choose when I eat. Many of us get so caught up with eating by the clock that we don't really know our hunger cues. So one of the things I actually suggest in this week's video is to make sure that you perhaps avoid the clock, and at least the days you can, right? So yes, I'm really hungry, but it's fine because I'm physically hungry and I am being patient with myself, because ain't no one else gonna make me any breakfast. I haven't turned this down, so I'm probably gonna get banned from YouTube and Facebook. But anyway, I shall talk over the radio. I decided to throw together some of this oats so simple. Trying to read it back to front. Oats so simple, protein cinnamon flavor, because I like cinnamon. So, and I kind of just fancied some oatmeal. So I have some bacon, very crispy. It's how I like my bacon. Mixture of eggs, egg whites, red onion, and some spinach. And then I've got this little bowl of oatmeal with some strawberries on it. And this is my first meal, 11:30. So, post breakfast, I have eaten. I am full, not like 100% full. I'm no longer hungry. I feel satisfied, and I actually feel really good. I'm ready to go get some shit done. So yeah, it's now almost 12. I've got like 3 hours to get my shit done. Hi. Okay, I feel a little bit, I just did like a 20 to 30 minute yoga session while I was waiting for my chicken to cook. So it's now just after 2 PM. So it's only been about 3 hours since I ate, but I have to go to work in about 90 minutes. So I don't really get an opportunity to eat there. I mean, I can have a protein shake and stuff. But anyway, so I want to make sure I have enough fuel to get me through this evening. So I am having like a much smaller meal. I'm gonna do a whole wheat wrap with 2 of these chicken breasts. They're not breasts, they're like flat chickens. They're called chicken flatties, I think. I may have made that up. Anyway, I'm doing those. In the wrap, I'm gonna put some avocado, and then I'm also gonna do some carrots, a pear, and some grapes and some hummus. So the wraps I'm using are these. This is like the empty packet because I just finished using this one, but these are the Mission Deli wholemeal wraps. They're quite big. I've been eating them this week. I just really liked them. They're just really nice. I don't know why. They're a nice wrap. And then the chicken is like a Cajun spice. And then I have this avocado, which arrived this morning. I'm just gonna use like a quarter of that in, you can't even see my face. I'm gonna use a quarter of that in the wrap with the chicken. I'm basically using that like instead of a mayonnaise. I could use mayonnaise, but I just feel like avocado is a little bit more satisfying. And then I've got these mini carrot sticks. Some of them are a bit gross, so I'm just gonna pick out the ones that are alright. I have a pear, and I have these candy floss seedless grapes. I have been waiting for these to come back, and they're finally here, and I'm so happy. So I'm gonna have some of those. And then I've got hummus. And you know what's funny? For some reason last week, I decided to buy reduced fat hummus. And I was reminded very quickly as to why I do not do that, because it tastes like shit. It just has like no flavor. And like, you know, the thing is, because it's made of chickpeas and sesame seeds, there's quite a bit of fat in it, and I get that, but like, just, you know what, we have control. So I'm gonna have some of the regular hummus. That's what I bought this week because it tastes so much better, and I'm not willing to eat food that tastes like shit. So that's that. That is what I'm gonna eat. Am I hungry? Yeah, a little bit. I'm not starving. Small meal. Interesting thing, last few weeks I have really been uninterested in making salads or food. I just haven't really, I don't know whether it's the summer, the weather, I don't know what's going on, but I'm just not interested in like making tons of meals. Like honestly, I would eat a salad, so if someone would just deliver me salads 7 days a week, that would be fine. I'd be happy with that. It's just the actual cooking and preparing. I have not been very interested in it the last few weeks. So I, instead of getting frustrated with myself and then wasting food, I am doing what works. So you know what? Pear, carrots, some grapes, chicken is good enough, and it tastes good, and I won't be hungry, and let's be honest, like it's really not the worst stuff in the world you could be eating, isn't it? So that is what I'm doing. So I'm just getting ready to go to work, and I always no, what am I saying? No, I always tend to take a coffee with me, and I thought I bought these iced coffee pods and I haven't used them. So I'm making, I just made an iced coffee. I used two of the Nespresso pods. The first time I pressed espresso, the second time I pressed longo, so I forgot. So I ended up with like a lot of coffee. But anyway, so there is 2 Nespresso pods, ice, some cream, a little bit of stevia, and I topped up with cold water. It's really good, strong. Actually tastes a lot like the iced coffees you get, I think, in Cafe Nero. So it's good. The other thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a protein shake with me, because I teach spin at 7. Yes, 7. And post spin, it's not like I leave that class starving hungry, but I need to have something. So I have a protein shake. So what I do is I use this. It's the PE Science Select Protein in Frosted Chocolate Cupcake. I like it. It is very sweet, and it does have a funny taste, which I think is what's, I guess, the odd taste is, it tastes kind of cream cheese, so I presume it's supposed to be the frosting. So I do a scoop of this, which is 24 grams of protein, 1.5 carbs, and then I actually add some baking cocoa powder. Focus. Okay, focus on that rather than me. There we go. So I add some of this, just because this is bitter and it takes away some of the sweetness, and because cocoa is good for cravings. So at that time of night when I'm tired and I've still got like 2 hours left of work, this helps. And then when I come home, well, I will show you when I come home, but when I come home, I'll have a hot version of this, which I will record. But yeah, that's what I'm doing so far. So post lunch meal thing that I had, I felt more full than I did this morning, but that was because I wasn't as hungry as beforehand. And I've had a shower, I've got ready, and I gotta leave in a little bit. So that is what's going on so far. So yeah, that is my intuitive eating. So, you know, with the protein shake post-workout or post-teaching, the thing about that is I'm preempting it, right? I'm preempting because I know that A, I'm gonna get another 25 grams of protein in, and B, I know that if I don't have that protein shake, I will leave work and my cravings will be phenomenal, because that's what I struggled with when I first started working Thursday and Friday evenings. So I just basically do this to take the edge off, to preempt it, and it's protein and it's sweet and it tastes like chocolate, and that helps. And then when I come home, I will see what I fancy. I'll probably have something small because we're going out for brunch tomorrow morning early. Yeah, so I shall see you then. So I'm home from work and it is 5 to 10 and I'm just making something to eat because I am hungry. There we go, don't slip. So what I've got, there we go, you can see me now. I've got the leftover chicken from lunchtime. I'm gonna do half an apple, maybe a whole apple, some hummus, and in this week's Lose Live Learn video I talk about these granola squares. So I mentioned these granola squares I used to buy, and I haven't had them in a really long time, so I've got some of those. So I'm gonna have probably half, and I've got my cocoa. That is obviously my last meal for the day, and yeah, thanks for watching the video, and I am hungry, so I'm gonna eat, and it's not a craving, which is good. I have a protein shake post spin, so yeah, that is what I'm gonna do, and I will catch you all later.